Absolutely, we are. You know, we hope we get some flashbacks, maybe Remy Hamilton, maybe Garrett Reeves, some big-time kicks in the future, we hope, are turned in by one Mr. Andrew David from Massillon Washington High School. Andrew, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing great, man. First of all, congratulations on officially becoming a Wolverine.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, so Andrew, let's go back because you were regarded very, very early in your high school career as one of the top kickers in the country, and you chose Michigan pretty quickly. What was it about Michigan that made you decide to go ahead and cut out all the recruiting and just go blue?
I was the first kicker to be offered in my class. I could have waited. I probably could have gone to a couple more camps and tried to get noticed. But growing up, Michigan was my true love. I loved everything about the university. My grandpa was good friends with Bo Schembechler. My dad took me up to my first game when I was 7, and Michigan's just in my blood. When the opportunity came for Michigan and the scholarship, it was a no-brainer for me and my family.
Yeah. Now, Andrew, I say this to all the Ohio guys. I'm not singling you out, but it takes some chutzpah to pick Michigan when you live in Ohio. It does, man. And so what has it been like for you over the past couple of years to be committed to Michigan living in the state of Ohio?
Yeah. To be honest, you get a lot of Michigan fans around here as well. Definitely, you don't get as many of them, but you take some grief every now and then. The past couple of years, taking a bit of grief. People know to an extent how much grief to give me because I might flip on them a little bit, but just to be a part of something special at the University of Michigan is something that no other school can offer. And as far as academics, athletics, the coaching staff as a whole and the facilities that you get at Michigan are unrivaled anywhere in the world. But coming from Ohio, you do get a lot of grief. You hear it all the time, Michigan, why are you going up there? They won't even say the word Michigan, they'll say that team up north. And, I just kind of chuckle because people really don't realize what it's like.
Well, you obviously do and made the choice that a lot of them wish they could have made. I get that. All right, we're talking to Andrew David here on the Signing Day Extravaganza on Sports Talk 1050 WTKA online at WTKA.com. So, Andrew, let's talk about your game. Biggest kick in your career and then longest kick in your career. Kind of take us through those two experiences.
The biggest game in my career was probably sophomore year. If anybody knows football, they hear about the Massillon-McKinley high school rivalry. It's the oldest rivalry in high school football. It's been around we played our 125th game this year. It was my sophomore year. I went 3 for 3 field goals. Every ball was a touchback, and we eventually won by 9, but we hadn't won the year previous to that. So coming out at home in front of 24,000 people and beating our arch rival and having one of the biggest roles in that game definitely meant a lot. And as far as the longest kick, this is my senior year. This past year, we played, I believe it was week 5, I believe. Week 4 or 5, we were at home against we played a team from Canada, and our previous record was 56 yards, held by David Abdul, who later went on to Pitt and suffered an injury. The record was 56 yards, and the Canadian team had punted the ball out of bounds at exactly where the 58-yard field goal try would have been or would be. And our coach knew. We talked about the scenario. We were up a pretty substantial amount. We had known that, if we get this is the opportunity that we can give Andrew a try. So that being, we got the 58-yard attempt, and the rest was history from there.
All right, so what is your range, Andrew? I mean, kickers know how far they can go. So in practice, when you tested your distance, how far did you kick it?
In practice when I'm on my own and I'm on my workout schedule, I'll probably max out about 55. Outdoors, I've hit my longest in practice is I've hit from 64 yards in practice. And in a game, when you get a snap hold situation, I'd probably be good from around 55, say on a non-breezy day.
Okay, and then just you give me, I'm sure as all the other guys, where it's been a process getting to know the new coaches. But it looked like you were blown away by your visit, kind of the last one. Take me through your visit, your interaction with the coaches, especially Coach Baxter, who we're going to be talking about, and what they said to you about your opportunity coming in as a freshman.
Yes, coming in, being able to see the campus and see the facilities. A long time previous to that, I actually came up and watched Sean Crable, if you remember him. I watched his pro day in the actual indoor, was able to witness that. It was a very unique experience. Obviously, I knew that. I've visited up there plenty of times. I got to see what everything is like. One thing I didn't get to see was the coaches this time, and their trip or their time in Michigan was basically like my first time in Michigan meeting them. I took my visit I think 2.5 weeks ago, and we were both in the same mindset. We both didn't know each other. We knew about each other, but when we were able to meet, me and Coach Baxter, we hit it off great. The guy is an unbelievable man, first and foremost. Coach Harbaugh is the same as well, but you get the football knowledge part of it, and it's really a professional staff. And as a player, I couldn't be more blessed with an opportunity to play for men like them.
Well, Andrew, I can't tell you how excited and happy we all are for you. Good luck to you the rest of your high school year, and congratulations on becoming a Wolverine, and we'll see you next year.
I appreciate it. We'll look forward to seeing you guys week 1.